Okay, I came across this the other day, and I thought this was quite funny. This is actually a Kevin Moore show, and I'll leave a link to this video below. Roswell 1947 UFO crash revisited interview with the son of Colonel Philip Corso. Now I think everybody knows that the book by Colonel Corso is science fiction. It's complete nonsense, but this just sort of reinforces that. Just in case you were wondering, you were thinking there might be something to it. Just have a look at this. So this is Philip Corso's son. He's being interviewed by Kevin Moore.
My business is closed, so maybe I can reveal a little bit. I know what to reveal and what not to reveal.
Sorry about that. I started it 10 seconds too early, but I think this is the bit we're interested in.
How much of what your dad's... Okay, Stanton Freeman said to me in a previous interview that your dad just wanted to be famous. He wanted the fame. He invented the story.
Look at his career. There's paperwork to back it up. How can...
Yeah, I mean, there's paperwork to back up his military career. Yeah, no problem with that. What the documentation doesn't prove, of course, is that he had anything whatsoever to do with alien technology. There is not one shred of tangible evidence to back that up. He's just waving around his father's military papers and medals and all this sort of stuff, saying, "Look at all this. You know, this is his military career." Well, yeah, he was a colonel in the military. So nothing wrong with that at all. But what it doesn't prove at all is anything in the book is true with regard to aliens or alien technology. This is just smoke and mirrors. This is just nonsense. Now this is the interesting bit.
Can you invent a lifetime of a career like this?
And that paperwork is, again, remind us?
It's his career.
Yeah, we're getting to the interesting bit. As I said, this is completely irrelevant, really.
Father's career.
Can I have a look at it?
Absolutely.
So this is his...
and that'll prove he was in the army and he was, doing this and he was doing that, but it proves nothing whatsoever to do with aliens or extraterrestrial technology. I don't know whether Kevin Moore is just being polite here, but... oh, crikey, can you hear that low-frequency rumble? I don't know what the hell that is. I wonder if there's a storm brewing. Maybe there's an alien spacecraft parked above my house. It's about to beam me up. Well, all I can say is I hope they've got some lube. Right.
Took the first nukes. As a young man, my father never laid a hand on me.
That's an interesting comment. As a young man, my father never laid a hand on me. What does that mean exactly? What would a psychologist make of that comment?
I can't remember him telling a lie or fabricating, except for a few things in the book that he was for.
Okay, now this is the bit I was waiting for. You can't remember him telling a lie or fabricating, except for a few things in the book.
To fabricate by others that only wanted to make money. He kind of went along with them. He got angry at the end and went through a book and yellowed everything out that wasn't true.
How did he get to the rank that he did? I mean, how do you get to that rank?
Yeah. Now, Kevin Moore, being the razor-sharp investigative reporter that he obviously isn't, didn't say, and which parts of the book were fabricated. The bits that were yellowed out weren't actually removed from the book. He just yellowed them out. He highlighted them, in fact, is what he's talking about, isn't it? To complain about them, supposedly. But Kevin Moore doesn't ask which parts of the book are fabricated. Let's just hear that again. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, so let's go back to there. Oh, here we go. This is the military career bit again. Sorry about this, but it's not easy to line this up.
It's his career. My father's career.
Can I have a look at it?
Absolutely.
So this is his...
Took the first nukes. As a young man, my father never laid a hand on me. I can't remember him telling a lie or fabricating, except for a few things in the book that he was forced to fabricate.
Just a few things in the book that he was forced to fabricate. And Moore doesn't jump on that. He doesn't say which bits of the book were fabricated. And he doesn't say there's nothing whatsoever in these documents to say that he had anything whatsoever to do with alien technology. I think this guy actually did a journalism course at university, and I think he's a pretty poor investigative journalist, to be perfectly honest. Very poor job, Mr. Moore.
By others that only wanted to make money. He kind of went along with them. He got angry at the end and went through a book and yellowed everything out that wasn't true.
How did he get to the rank that he did? I mean, how do you get...
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the bit that I wanted to show you. I'll leave a link to this video below so you can watch the whole thing if you want, but of course, you know, it's rubbish, of course. The important bit is the last 20 seconds, the 20 seconds that you've just seen, in which where he says, where he openly admits that parts of the book are fabricated. And also somewhere in this video he tells us that George Knapp is involved. So as you hear George Knapp's involved, you know it's not, you put a line through it, it's not going to be worth looking at. It's going to be BS for money. That's all George Knapp does. And the other guy that co-wrote the book is, I think he did a Bermuda Triangle book as well. He used to write fictional horror stories. He writes novels. You know, so yeah, if you haven't already, just put a line through, you know, The Day After Oswald by Colonel Corso. It's nonsense. All right, well, just another short video. So if you've made it again this far through the video, very well done indeed. And perhaps I'll catch you again.